Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel Tarot C. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages with the cards that come out in today's reading for you. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out and what messages come through with the cards that come out in today's reading. So the first card we have is the Lovers card. You do have some Gemini energy with this. You could be dealing with a Gemini. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Star card. The Star card, we do have some Aquarius energy. So this Star card showing up here at the bottom of the deck, this energy feels hopeful. It does feel like a sense of being in a space where someone's thinking about the future, and I do feel like there's a hopeful energy towards that. Feels optimistic. I do feel like with this Star card showing up over here, this energy does also feel like having a pretty deep connection and feeling a sense of a deep connection within this connection. I do get that with the Star card showing up over here, this energy feels like someone kind of putting you on a pedestal, even when it comes to them thinking about you in the highest regard. I do get that with the Star card showing up over here, this energy could also have to do with distance and being in a space where somebody's thinking about you a lot. I do feel like it could be because of the distance. It feels like someone missing you. But with this Lovers card showing up over here, this does feel like there being a pretty strong connection here that is recognized mutually. I do feel like with the Lovers card showing up over here, it does feel like an energy of being in a space where this person recognizes the need to make a decision, and so decisions surrounding your connection. I do feel like with the Lovers card showing up over here, there's a recognition of how much the connection means to them. They're recognizing you as their person, and I do feel like with the Lovers card showing up over here, the connection or the feeling of connection with you feels quite strong to this person, feels quite powerful. I do feel like with the Lovers card showing up over here, this could be a decision that this person is in a space where it's like they're taking very seriously to make. Could be also, especially if there is distance kind of making the heart grow fonder for this person. I do feel like with the Queen of Pentacles showing up over here, this energy does feel like having and even putting in the effort towards being able to nurture a connection and being in a space where it's taken quite seriously when it comes to the outlook on things. Do you feel like with the Queen of Pentacles showing up over here, feels like you're having a lot of respect for this person and even kind of admiring this person. Something about this person is something that is really attractive to you. And I do feel like with this Queen of Pentacles showing up over here, it feels like a lot of admiration towards this person. I do feel like with the Queen of Pentacles showing up over here, this does feel like also the potential for being able to have something long term. But I do feel like it's because of the way things are approached or even the way things are looked at. And I do feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, this does feel like practically being able to do to lay the groundwork towards being able to have something successful. And with this Nine of Cups showing up over here, I do feel like this person is in a space where they are recognizing the goodness of your connection. And do you feel like with this Nine of Cups showing up over here, this energy feels like this person being able to be quite grateful for having met you and for this connection. I do feel like it feels like a wish fulfillment for this person. And with the Star card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being in a space where this person's quite optimistic about the connection. So I feel like with this Nine of Cups showing up over here, this person is satisfied with this connection. I do feel like they are in a space where they are ready to make a decision. It feels like an important decision surrounding this connection. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Fool card. We have the Three of Cups. And we have Six of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. So the Empress card, we do have some Venus energy. Could be dealing with a Taurus or even a Libra. But with the Empress card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of also kind of being able to see the potential for growth and expansion in a situation. I do feel like there is a very nurturing energy or an element of being in a space where there's a readiness to be able to nurture the connection. I do feel like with the Empress card showing up over here, this energy also feels very attractive. It does feel like being in a space where when it comes to the way this person is looking at you, or the situation, the emotions that are being brought out from the situation, it feels like a lot of magnetic attraction. I do feel like with the Fool card showing up over here, this energy feels like someone is in a space where I do feel like this person is falling quite hard in this connection. It feels like this person being in a space where they are ready to be able to take a leap of faith. Feels like it's coming from a space where this person is really experiencing the connection as far as the way it's making them feel on a strong level. I do feel like with this Fool card showing up over here, this energy does feel like being in a space where somebody's really following their hearts. It's like they're following their instincts, and I do feel like that is also leading them to be in a space where they are certain, or they feel quite sure to make a decision surrounding this connection. And with the Three of Cups showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to be surrounded by supportive energy. It feels like also the connection being one that has a strong foundation built on things that feel quite genuine, like friendship between the two of you. I do feel like with the Three of Cups showing up over here, this energy also feels like your surroundings and the people who are around you also being a huge factor in a strong foundation in the connection. I do get that with the Six of Wands showing up over here, this energy does feel like having someone's attention. And with the Six of Wands showing up over here, this energy does also feel like being in a space where you could be in the spotlight, or this person could be in the spotlight, or the connection could be something that's kind of bringing you into a space where you are having more people being something that is being added into your life right now, being recognized by a lot of people. But I do feel like this sense of being able to be in a space where it's like you're being recognized by a lot of people. And I do feel like with the Six of Wands showing up over here, it feels like a positive energy as well. So I do feel like this sense of being in the spotlight, but for a positive reason. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have getting to know each other. And we have express your love. And it is safe for you to love. So with the getting to know each other card showing up over here, I am getting this card pertaining to the Fool card. With this Fool card showing up over here, it does feel like not needing a lot of evidence to be able to know that this is a situation that you want to invest yourself into. I do feel like there's a sense of being in a space where this person is really in a space where it's like they're taken by this connection. I do feel like there's something about this connection that feels right for this person. And I do feel like it's also kind of leading them to be able to really take that leap of faith. And I do feel like with this getting to know each other card showing up over here, it does feel like being able to get to know this person. It's like when you find out more and more about this person, it feels like it is something that feels like being able to have more intrigue, or have something that is more fascinating, and also leading to a deepening of your bond in this connection with this person, and even for this person. I do feel like with this getting to know each other card showing up over here, it does feel like kind of being in a connection where there was an early on recognition of a connection or a spark between the two of you. And I do feel like getting to know each other, with this getting to know each other card showing up over here, it feels like the bond deepening as you get to know this person more. But with this express your love card showing up over here, I do feel like this feels like an energy of being in a space where somebody is kind of being in a space where it's like they are letting you in on where they are at. Their feelings are not something they're holding in. I do feel like there's sense this person being quite vocal with you. You even feel like this person also being quite expressive even through their actions. With this express your love card showing up over here, this can even be this person being in a space where they're making some kind of a romantic gesture. With the Three of Cups showing up over here, do you feel like it could even be in front of other people or people close to you? I do get that with this it is safe for you to love card showing up over here. This does feel like an energy of this person being quite open with you. I do feel like a sense of being in a space where it's like I do feel like it's like they're exploring a different side of themselves in this connection with you. It feels very open. It feels very expressive. And it feels like there's something about the connection that makes this person feel safe to be able to be who they are. They feel accepted as far as, and it's also leading to them feeling like they can really open up to you. I do feel like with this Nine of Cups showing up over here, this energy does feel like emotional contentment. Being able to be in a space that feels like contentment for this person on an emotional level as well. And I do feel like this could be a feelings person is also giving to you. So I do feel like there's a strong connection over here. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Scorpio. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Scorpio.